Hello. Hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm super grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. Yes, thank you all for being here. Hey, Crystal, my dear. Being here. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Dom. Hey, Deborah. For being here, doing all the things, all the likes, the shares, the purchases, the booking, you know, all that stuff. Eli, I had stuff to do this morning, okay? I had stuff to do. Oh, I'm so glad you made it, Denise. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Roberta. Hey, Reverie. You guys are funny. Funny. Yeah, today is Wednesday, so we have group healing sessions. Don't forget about that. One's coming up in about an hour. One at, oh, Lori, that's so sweet. And one at 6 p.m. today. Nicole, I hope you can hear something. I hope this is a message that will make you feel better also. I do. Ooh, not this deck though. I heard that loud and clear. Okay. All right. Anyways, yes, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I could announce all the things, but I don't think I need to. Anything you need from me is in the description box below. Let's do this one. Look at this. I got these baskets for these decks, but they're all just stacked on my desk here. Sorry, I think I just put my hand in front of your guys' face. Alright, here we go. We're on track. I swear we're on track. You guys, it's been a great morning. It's been super productive. Lots of conversations with God here. Oh, Dom, I hope you feel better soon. Okay. Two more. Three more. Okay. It's a lot. This is a lot, okay? But I feel as though it's kind of all tied in here. And I want to take them in bunches of threes. 3, 3, 3 might be significant, okay? Because there's 3 piles of 3, all right? So 9 also might be significant here. 369, obviously, we know the significance of that. I may be talking to like 3 different groups of people here, or that are at 3, like a collective, right? But that maybe at like 3 different parts, 3 different stages here, okay? Or there's 3 different things. Oh, okay. It's like there's 3 parts of your life that are evolving here, that are shifting, that are changing, okay? So one part is in the physical here, okay? Some type of, well, it could also be emotional. There could be some sort of emotional hardship, or some sort of hardship in the physical, in your physical reality, okay, that you might be going through right now. There is some sort of message, some sort of clarity coming around this situation, okay? If it's a hardship, like I feel like for some of you, this is going to come through some sort of download. For others of you, there is some sort of like physical message. Like I'm literally seeing an envelope. So you might receive, like if it's a financial hardship, you might receive like a random check in the mail. Like I'm literally, like some of you might be getting like a random bonus, okay? Or like there's some extra, if you're going through some sort of financial, and again, to me, it doesn't even feel that heavy, but it could be a financial hardship. There's something that's being delivered to you, whether it be through the mail or, like I'm like something is going in a mailbox for some of you. Okay. I heard it's unexpected. Like this is like unexpected money. Okay, for some of you, this is unexpected money. And this has to do with some sort of divine timing here. So this has to do with how are you handling, how are you responding to this hardship? So this hardship may, whether it's with money or take it as it resonates, it could be something completely different. Okay. Whatever it is, it could be emotional. All right. It actually showed up for you, right? Everything is always happening for you instead of to you. So that it's almost like this happened so you could receive this blessing. So there's kind of this energy around like, go ahead and be grateful because you know what I mean? There's yeah. A lot of you may have already like received the clarity around that, right? And you're like, yeah, I know. I can flow with this, right? This is a little bit different. It may feel a little bit uncomfortable, but I understand that this too is part of the process here. And so now I'm being drawn over here to this pile, right? Where there's kind of this empowerment that comes from that. Right? It's like calling your money back. What? Calling your power. We may be strictly talking about money, but I don't know. You know, for all of us, it's going to be something different, right? But it's like calling your power back from money, okay? Like, or like shifting some sort of perception around abundance. There's some sort of empowerment that's coming here, okay? And it's like you're going to shift from being in this energy of feeling like you need to strive or you need to be like in that hustle mentality. It's about the energy that you put out, right? It's like a a wise man once told me less is more. And that is exactly right. Like, it's like there's confidence in knowing that you are safe or something. There's some sort of empowerment coming from this clarity that is bringing in some sort of blessing, okay? And it really helps shift you from a striving energy into a confidence energy. And again, this clarity can come to you in the form of something or in the, you know, in a download. Everyone, it's going to be different for everyone, but whatever you are feeling like you are currently in some sort of hardship around right now, just because I also feel like it is really just a perception. The fact, I feel like you guys know this. I feel like I'm preaching to the choir, right? Like, like you guys, you know, you already know how to handle these things, okay? And that's where the shift is coming in. And I feel like it's this confidence, right, that you're stepping into is attracting a lot of companions. Okay. I feel as though there's been a lot of time spent alone for a lot of you. Okay. Some of you are walking into this process, right? And it's not going to take forever, but you might be walking into the time where you are going to be going through some time alone and some, you know, hardships emotionally and healing and gaining clarity, right? Some of you are already in that. You're in this stage, right? Where you're just kind of like learning divine timing. You're learning how to heal. You're learning who you are. You're gaining all of this. It's like you are a sponge. You are a sponge right now, okay? And it's like the next step is like stepping into this empowerment, right? And shifting from a striving energy into confidence, right? I don't need to, you know, the ego is loud. The ego is loud. Yes, but the soul is, you know, it's not that it's quiet, but it's soft. There's something about being able to speak with your energy rather than speaking with your words. Speaking with your actions rather than speaking with your words. Because let's be honest, you know, when you are suffering from like trauma and complex trauma, a lot of the things that people talk about, they really want to do, right? You know, when you sit around and you talk about all your dreams and what you want to do and what you want to, you know, where you want to go and things like that. That's really the intention. You know, that sparks from somewhere. That does exist within inside of you. You know what I mean? But when you are suffering from complex trauma and you are not in control of your emotions at that time, you are not in control of your thoughts, you're in fight or flight, of course those dreams seem out of reach. So a lot of people don't go after them. But you're stepping into this time where you're going to be able to clear out all that trauma so that you can go after them. Yeah, a lot of you are like on this journey, and I'm hearing in 2 years you're gonna look back and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh. How did I get here? This is the coolest life ever. Like, that's really what I feel like, right? You're going to be surrounded by, and again, 2 years sounds like it's really far away, but honestly, whether you're in the dark night of the soul, you are stepping into confidence and taking action towards things, right? You know, moving on your empowerment, moving on your gifts here, or, you know, creating new relationships, new, you know, calling in abundance, right? Working on your body here, wherever you are. And we all kind of mix in and do things at once, right? Everyone's journey is perfect to their own path, right? We all, you know, there's not a set schedule for anyone, okay? There's just not. And so it's like, what was I going to say? Wherever you are, We know that it's perfect, but that's not what I was going to say. It'll come back. Anyways, I totally lost it. It's fine. All right, moving on. Carry on. So yeah, the 333 is like the mind, body, and the soul, like balance, duality. Like it's like with this up here, it feels like this is like, the spirit, right? This is the mind, this is the body. Like I don't know, there's shift here that is aligning, okay? Like, and for a lot of you, this is all happening right now at once, right? This isn't actually a process. This is something that you're going through right now, okay? In in your mind, there's some sort of perception shift coming around hardship, some type of hardship that's happening, okay? Or in your soul or in your spirit or something, there's something shifting here, okay? And, in another area, it's like you are being able to step further out of hustle mentality and stepping further. There's some sort of empowerment. Something's coming to you here that is going to make you feel very empowered and very confident in who you are. I really get the sense that you're like healing into this empowerment, okay? And then, yeah, like there's, I don't know, I feel like there's new people, okay? New people showing up for you. But I also feel as though like you are, learning how to be like a companion to yourself, like a friend to yourself. You know what I mean? Like you're learning how to love yourself. And listen, this journey is not an easy journey, and we all know that. And I feel like some people may be feeling like, I heard I'm too old for this, and it's like I don't know who's feeling like that, but like that's not you can change your life at any time, okay? You can, like, you are never too old. Age is a number, right? And it's like oftentimes what ages us the most are all of the things that you may be feeling too old to release, right? It's almost like, well, I'm just at an age where it's like I'm too old to heal, right? Like I'm not, I heard can't teach an old dog new tricks or like something like that. And it's like, but you're aging because you're holding on to all of these things. And so, like, not to say that, like, you can reverse your aging, but by releasing and healing from trauma and your past and even past life things and stuff like that, like, you are not only going to feel a lot better, your body is, you're shifting, you're going to be able to shift and bring your nervous system back home to where it should be. Like, like trauma is stored in all of your organs and in your chakras. There's so much to that, right? Like that is where, like, I feel 9 times out of 10, a physical illness stems from, a mental or an emotional trauma that has just been laying dormant in a body, right? That has just been like festering, okay? So that's how I feel. I'm not projecting that onto anybody because that is just not, you don't have to feel that way, and that's okay. But I'm just saying, you are never too old, okay? And I feel like that even just that feeling of that you are never too old comes from an unworthy. Like, what do you mean? You're telling yourself that you're not worthy at this, it doesn't matter what age, but that you don't deserve to love yourself? Mm-mm. No. No, no, no. Okay? Or maybe it's like maybe you have a dream, right? That you want to go after and you feel like it's just like really out of reach. Again, I'm talking to those that are feeling like they're too old, and it's like but you're not. There's a reason that all of this is shifting and changing and happening for you now. It's like right now is actually the right time. You're not, and I feel like you're going to be extremely impressed with all of the guidance and energy and motivation that the divine brings through for you to do all of this work. Right? It starts with you, and then it extends without, and so yeah. Yeah, so for whoever that's for, I feel like you're spending a lot of time like maybe going back and forth on something. Whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Okay? And this doesn't have to be for people who are just feeling like they're maybe like too old or to start something new or whatever, but and I'm sorry if you feel offended by me using that term loosely, because I don't think you're old at all. Like, this is I'm speaking on how I feel like you are feeling. Okay, so yeah, for whomever is just like I feel like you are going back and forth on it, and the reason that it keeps popping up, right? You'll make a decision like, no, I better not, but then it pops back up. There's a reason that it keeps popping up. It's because you're meant to say yes to this. Okay? You're meant to say yes to this. So do that. Do it. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's see. What are we at? 22. Yeah, so there's a lot changing here within us. Yeah. Yeah, Diana, you should do it. Do it. Alright, what else do they need to know? Okay, collective, there might be people, kind of several people fighting over your attention or like focusing on you in some type of way. So this is kind of like pulling on your energy. Okay, it could go both different ways. Both different ways. Okay. So if you feel like that, all right, if you feel like there's just a lot of people pulling on your energy, or, you know, just, there's so many different things that you can do to kind of, protect your space, protect yourself. And it's not even that, you know, it could just be there's a lot of people thinking about you, and that simply can also, you can, if you are, you know, extremely intuitive, you can typically, you know, kind of sense that or feel that, right? Oftentimes we will start thinking about that person, or if you are, you know, communicating with a lot of people mixed in with a lot of different energies, you might get, you know, just, I'm hearing wash your hands often, okay? Wash your hands often. You can, you know, sage often as you can. Okay. Never mind. That was for me. Yeah, so, but yeah, I feel like if you're feeling a little bit drained or a little bit heavier or a little bit, I'm hearing under the weather also, okay? That's kind of ascension symptoms, but it's also maybe a lot of people pulling on your energy at this time. And it's like, you are safe. Like, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? It's just keep your own energy cleansed. You know, maybe imagine some mirrors around yourself or your house. You know, you don't want to get all that, keep it all mixed up here, but yeah, there's something about that. There's something about a lot of people wanting your attention or pulling on your energy or something here. Okay, it's like, and I feel like, you know, oftentimes you give it to them. Oftentimes you give it to them for sure. Okay. And this could have to do with the relationship. You might have lots of options as far as a relationship, some of you collective. I don't feel like you're really entertaining a whole lot if it has to do with romance, okay? But for some of you, you are giving a little bit too much. You need to pull back, okay? You need to pull back and create some boundaries here, all right? Because it's not, you know, it's not helping you any. I feel like if this is you, whoever this is for, right, you probably have a lot going on, okay? But just also when you are mixing your energy just by conversating, or, I mean, just depending on who you are, you know, just keep yourself cleansed, keep your space cleansed, and don't be giving out too much of your, you know, respect your time. Like, time, it's like, people pleasing is a trauma response, right? You can't make everyone happy, and you know, you have to stay focused on, you know, eye on the goal here. Eye on the goal, eye on the prize, whatever that prize is to you, right? And again, it's not to say that anybody is like doing this on purpose or a bad person, or, you know, it's just, it is what it is. It is what it is, right? You can feel it, but you're strong and you can move past it, right? It's like you can, with this moon card and the strength, it's like you intuitively know this is happening, right? And you're just like, we're just, I know that's not my energy, or I know that that's not me, or I know, you know what I mean? There's something here where you just move right past it. Move right on past it. Yes, you do. Okay? Some of these people could be people from the past who, you know, and we've talked about this before. Yeah. Yeah, you know, they're feeling left out. These are probably, I feel like there's just a lot of people with this Five of Wands and this Page of Cups here. There's just a lot of people energetically in your space, thinking about you, looking at what you've got going on. Like, it feels like it's a lot, okay? And with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like for some of you, you are giving to some of them, okay? You know, you are giving them, but I feel like with this Nine of Wands, it's exhausting you, okay? You need to create boundaries here, okay? It's you know, there's an energy of like you are creating something right now with this Seven of Pentacles, and it's not to say that anybody's energy is necessarily bad, but by entertaining all of these people or trying to please everyone, whomever this is for, you are putting yourself in this Nine of Wands energy, right? Exhaustion, right? Just like not able to focus, like with this like Knight of Pentacles, it's like it's slowing you down, okay? You need to, it's like this is a time, you know, I do feel like there are people that are coming towards you here, but there's whoever this message is for right here, okay? There's something new that you're creating, okay? And it's like, not to say that it always has to be this way, but you need to, it's like, I don't know, I feel like I want to say like no more Knight of Pentacles energy, because I feel like the Knight of Pentacles gets distracted, and that's okay sometimes. But, I don't know, I hope whoever this is for, I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's not about completely disconnecting, but it's about, you know, there's a lot of people pulling on your energy, and you just need to reel it in, okay? You just need to reel it in, because it's you know, the divine says you're just giving too much. You are giving too much, okay? You know, we know that you're humble and you're kind and you're generous and all of these things, but yeah, but you're creating, and we need you to focus here, whoever this is. Yeah. Yeah. And even if you aren't creating, okay, even if you aren't creating and you're healing, that's another thing, okay? There's a lot of people that might be pulling on your energy while you're healing, and that's also not good, okay? So everybody's at a different stage, but yeah, there's boundaries, 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 okay? Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. And boundaries are not mean, okay? Let's talk about boundaries and how they're not mean. Boundaries say, I love me, I respect me. I love my time. I respect my time. I dominate these time constraints. I also love you. I also respect you. And I also respect your time. Okay. So, it's by creating this boundary, right? I'm giving, I don't know. It's just do it. Just do it. They're not mean. It's not about disconnecting from people. It's just about not giving yourself, like, quit selling yourself short, right? By giving to all these other people that may be pulling on your energy, or all these other things that may be pulling on your energy, right? It's like you are overextending yourself, right? Burning the candle at both ends. Quit doing that. Quit doing that. Because you keep finding yourself in these Nine of Wands energy where you have to take a break, or you have to, and it's like you don't need to go pedal to the metal, right? To where you have to be brought to a full halt so that you can rest. And then, and then what? You go pedal to the metal again, and then full halt. Like, no, the divine is trying to teach you to a steady flow, right? It's like that type of energy here. You know what I mean? And that starts with creating boundaries with others, right? When you're in a new environment, you're creating new things, you're doing new stuff, you're meeting new people, right? People are always going to test their boundaries. Or they're going to ask about your boundaries, right? That's just how it goes. People just, especially if you're a giver. Especially if you're a giver. All right. I mean, the right people won't test. No, listen. I'm stumbling over my words because I'm trying to accommodate to everybody. And that's annoying. I'm done with that. There are people that will test their boundaries. There are. And it is okay to give to those people as well. But, teach them, right? Oftentimes they will respect them. Yeah, so try to find a flow, try to find an in-between, okay? Because obviously, we want to be in service of others. We want to be helpful to others. We want to, that is what we're here for, right? But we also cannot do that unless if we are filling our own cup. And so that's what I feel like this message is to say, is like, quit going so hard as soon as you get back up, right? Find that easy middle. Find that, that flow and the in-between. Like, it's almost like your guides are trying to like help you navigate through it, but sometimes that I should comes through, or sometimes, you know what I mean, something, and it's like you're getting there. We're progressing, right? That's kind of what was shifting, what we were talking about in the beginning, right? Going back to this empowerment and this shifting from striving into confidence. Okay? Yeah. Yes. Whatever this is, okay, whatever is going on here, it's bringing clarity around this situation. It's changing your perception, okay? And you're finding that actually what's more important in life might be the relationships that you create rather than the things that you build. Woo! Although the things that you build are also important, but more so important are the relationships that you create. Listen, I love you guys. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Okay? 1313. 1313, friends. I hope you have a good day. We'll talk soon, okay?